When you feel bad, even a rainy day can make you feel worse. Even though it's technically not adding anything to your troubles, it makes you feel worse sometimes. But God uses the rainy days for good. Rainy days bring the earth water so we can drink. It waters all the plants and takes care of all the little animals. The rain is necessary to live. And now think about this. The dark days of our lives are necessary for us to grow. When we are having darkness in our lives, problems in our lives, and it feels like God is not working, it feels like it's just dooming and nothing is going right. God never stops working for us, ever. Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work for good for those who love God and those who are called according to his purpose. And in Jeremiah, we know that God formed us in the womb. He knew us before he formed us, and he called us to be prophets among nations. So if we love God, that's our choice. That's our only responsibility to receive God's blessings, is to follow and honor God. And by that I mean, we don't have to work. Our works don't do it. That's not what gets us God's blessings. It's our faith and love. And when you have faith and love in God, you want to work for him. So try to remember on those darkest days, on those rainy days of our lives, that is necessary. God is working in those days. That actually may be when he's working the hardest for us. On those rainy days, they are necessary for us to grow in our faith as Christians. And when I try to stop and think about that, especially if you're having just a really bombarding day, and we all go through those, and God knows we do. He wants us to stop and take just a minute and pray. Take a breath and pray and say, God, I know you've got this. Really mean it. Really talk to God. Because he will help us through every stage of our life, the sunny and the rainy.